Hello everyone. Today we are going to start with a new topic called as bipolar junction transistor. Now, in the previous video we did see that if a PN junction is reverse biased, there is no flow of major carriers, and there is a minute flow of what you say leakage carriers. Wherein if the PN junction is forward biased, then the major carriers are being easily being transferred to the other side, and the minority carriers are being stopped over there. Now, what do we mean by bipolar? It is a three terminal component consisting of three layers, one type sandwich between two other layers. For example, अगर बीच में P region होगा तो आजू बाजू N region के बीच में P को sandwich किया जाता है. Otherwise, if there is a N layer between it, then there are two P regions over here. Hence, we have two types of transistors, NPN and PNP. Now, the construction detail of the NPN transistor are given below. We have three, area for NPN. For that is nothing but the emitter, base, and the collector region. Now, why do we call it as emitter, base, and collector? Let us go in a little bit detail. Since first of all, the emitter, which is over here, it is moderately doped, moderate in size but heavily doped over here. The base region is very thin, and it is very lightly doped, and the collector region, it is the largest, and it is moderately doped. As you can see from the diagram over here, the N region has majority of negative charge electrons over here, and the P region, since it is P positive region, we say that it has holes over here, and यहाँ पे हमारे पास नेगेटिव इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है. नाउ द एक्चुअल BJT looks something like this in hardware configuration. If we go for practical, then I might be able to give you a better idea that how this E, B, and C looks like in practical. Now, this is the circuit diagram, or I would say the symbol of a BJT in NPN configuration, and this is the symbol configuration of a BJT in PNP configuration. In NPN configuration, the arrow is outwards from emitter, and in PNP configuration, the arrow is inwards through the emitter. I am still repeating, it is not on the emitter, it is from the emitter, from this terminal towards the inside, wherein over here it is from the inner terminal to the outside over here. Now, key points about the construction that we need to discuss. Now, emitter is moderate in size but heavily doped. Why? Because heavily doped, because the main current of transistor is due to this electrons emitted by the emitter. Since the electrons are emitted, hence the name emitter. With high doping transistor, with high doping, the transistor current is very much high, which we but of course require. Now, collector is the largest in size and moderately doped. Since moderately doped, because electrons in it does not contribute in the main transistor current. Now, largest because it has to collect all the emitted electrons from the emitter, and it also has to dissipate more power in terms of it. For example, अगर आपके पास चाय है, if you have a cup and saucer, then if you want to drink that hot tea, how do you drink it? You pour it into a saucer, you blow a little bit air, and then after cooling, you drink the tea. So now, given the two conditions, if you want to drink the tea from a cup and a saucer, which one would you prefer? You will better but of course prefer the saucer, because more the surface area, more is the cooling rate, and faster is the heat dissipation. Similarly, the collector region over here, the collector which we have over here, the collector, it has higher dissipation, it has bigger area, hence higher dissipation of heat in the form of air. Now, base is very much thin and lightly doped, so that the base current IB, which controls the current IE in milliamps, also remain in microamp. Now, the current through base is given by IB, and it is in microamps. My students might have reviewed all these terms in your 12th standard, but still it is better to give it an engineering perspective. Hence, we might be going into a little bit detail, and the working of the BJT also. Now, two diode analogy of the transistor. Now, this is where you can have a little bit of entertainment, and let's see what happens over here. यहाँ पे आपके पास you have EBC, that is nothing but NPN configuration. So now, can I not write this NPN configuration as NP PN? I've just divided this P region into two sections. Half P goes over here and half P is over here, and I've included and I've extended this base region towards the inside. So that means, can I have an NP and over here a PN junction? So in another words, can I have NP being represented this junction by a diode? Similarly, over here I can have PN junction as a diode, which is being represented over here. Now, there are various configurations which are to be applied. This is, but of course, the minus sign, cathode sign. This is the anode sign over here. I'll just mark it with minus and plus. But of course, here also you have a minus sign, and then here pe you have a plus sign. Now, depending upon what configuration these junctions are, you use your transistor in various configuration. For example, in amplifier as a reverse switch. Now, what are those? Let's see, beta. Now, I hope I expect everyone to just draw this diagram. एक video खाली pause करके ना बच्चा, please draw this diagram once so that it becomes easier for you to understand कि भाई आगे क्या होने वाला है. Just pause the video and ये छोटू सा खाली इतना सा diagram ले लो बेटा, so that it becomes easier for you to recollect. Now operating modes and operation. I'll see whether it is adjustable beta. Just a moment. Yes, it is visible. Now, in operating modes and operation, the two junctions are being written in on the forefront, and the certain modes are being given, and depending upon the mode that we are giving, the application is being decided. For example, if my JBE is forward biased, मतलब forward biased मतलब N के साथ N, P के साथ P connection, and JBC is reverse biased मतलब N के साथ P और P के साथ N connection, then it is being working as an amplifier. My saturation region, that means both my junctions are forward biased, and in cutoff region it is both of them are in reverse bias region. Now both this saturation and cutoff region are used in switch configuration and reverse active, that we are not going to discuss in detail as of now. If required, we might do it later on. So it is given by reverse biased and forward biased. The junction JB is reverse biased and the junction JBC is forward biased. This type of configuration is used in ICs or integrated circuits. Now we'll be moving up to the working of an of a BJT. Now what do we actually mean by a working of BJT? Let's see whether it is adjustable first of all. Just a moment, beta. I'll just verify. Just a moment. Now this is how the actual BJT working looks like. So let me explain it to you. Now this is where the N region is heavily doped. The P region is very thin and very moderately doped, and the collector region over here is moderately doped but largest in size. So this is all the parameters that we need to keep track of. Now in the given figure over here, now यहाँ पे मैंने नाम दिया है VEB, since it is connected, this battery is connected to the this battery is connected to the emitter terminal as well as to the base terminal, hence the name VEB. You can also name it as VEE, which is being since it is connected to the emitter terminal, and यहाँ पे इस battery का नाम आप VCC भी दे सकते हो. It's not an issue over here. Now in the given figure, suppose say VEB and VCB are used to make junction JBE. Please do remember bacha, if you are using your transistor, you always want your transistor to amplify your circuit, to amplify your input current so that it can be used in major applications. Now so your JBE should be forward biased and JBC should be reverse biased. That means JBE के नेगेटिव को आप नेगेटिव टर्मिनल दोगे, that means N के साथ N आएगा और P के साथ P आएगा. Similarly यहाँ पे when you want to configure JBC as reverse bias, that means आप क्रिस क्रॉस कनेक्शन दोगे. that means आप यहाँ पे नेगेटिव टर्मिनल को पॉजिटिव वाला टर्मिनल कनेक्ट करोगे and you will connect the positive terminal towards the negative terminal. Now in the given figure over here, in the given figure over here, VEB and VCB are used to make JBE forward biased and JBC reverse biased. Now since JBE over here is forward biased, depletion region around depletion region and potential barrier across it will be negligible, and due to reverse biasing of JBC over here, width of depletion region and height of potential barrier is large. We did have a video on PN junctions being reverse and forward biased. If not, please do view it once again, bacha. Now since JBE is forward biased, electrons diffuse, bacha, please do pay attention. Electrons diffuse from electron to the base region. This creates deficiency of electron in E, which is fulfilled by your negative VEE over here. Now this constitutes, since the motion of electrons is like this, the emitter current is outwards over here. ऐसे बच्चा, outwards. Now सम ऑफ द डिफ्यूज इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स एमिटर से बेस में गए उसमें से कुछ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स यहाँ के होल में रिकम्बाइन हो जाएंगे. दैट मीन्स सम ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स गेट रिकम्बाइंड विथ होल्स इन बी. दिस जनरेट्स डेफिशिएंसी ऑफ होल्स इन बी. नाउ टू फुलफिल दिस रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ दीज होल्स, covalent bonds are broken in the base region, while remaining electrons are attracted by the positive terminal of VEE. यहाँ पे ये वाला VEB, सॉरी माय बैड. हाँ, दिस कंस्टिट्यूट द इलेक्ट्रॉनिक करंट IB. दैट मीन्स सपोज अगर यहाँ से मेरे पास 100 इलेक्ट्रॉन यहाँ पे चले गए. नाउ यहाँ पे 100 इलेक्ट्रॉन में से 50 वोडी से 50 नहीं, सपोज से 20 रिकम्बाइन हो गए, 80 अभी भी बचे मेरे पास. अभी वो 20 को वोडी से वापस से 20 होल्स जो मेरे रिकम्बाइन हो गए, वो 20 होल जनरेट करने के लिए मुझे कोवालेंट बॉन्ड तोड़ने पड़ेंगे. वो कोवालेंट बॉन्ड तोड़े तो मेरे पास 20 होल तो आ गए, पर मेरे पास एक्स्ट्रा वो 20 इलेक्ट्रॉन भी आ गए अभी, जो मेरे पास यहाँ पे नहीं थे इनिशियली. तो वो 20 इलेक्ट्रॉन को ये नीचे वाला पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल ऑफ VEB विल अट्रैक्ट, एंड द नेगेटिव 80 इलेक्ट्रॉन एज इट इज विल बी शिफ्टेड टुवर्ड्स दिस रीजन ओवर हियर. नाउ लेट अस सी हाउ इज इट पॉसिबल. नाउ since base is very thin and lightly doped, only a few electrons recombine, while most of the electrons drift over here under the influence of the potential barrier across JBC. इसके across जो potential barrier होगा बेटा, उसके वजह से वो electrons यहाँ से यहाँ drift होंगे. Now drifted electrons in C become excessive and what do you say, are collected by the positive terminal of VCB. Now this constitutes electronic current IC. अगर इलेक्ट्रॉन्स मेरे ऐसे बाहर जा रहे हैं, अगर ये मेरा पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल है, यहाँ के एक्सेसिव इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को अट्रैक्ट कर रहा है इस रीजन के, सो कैन आई से द मूवमेंट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन इज समवॉट आउटवर्ड्स ओवर हियर. द मूवमेंट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स के अपोजिट में यू से दैट इट इज नथिंग बट द करंट. सो दैट मीन्स दैट if my movement of electrons is like this, the movement of current is like this, नीचे से ऊपर ऐसे अंदर की ओर जा रहा है बेटा. सो हेंस माई IC इज गोइंग इनवर्ड्स. नाउ माइनॉरिटी कैरियर्स जनरेटेड इन बेस due to thermal agitation also drifts in C and constitutes the leakage current ICBO, where ICBO is the conventional leakage current flowing from collector to base, keeping emitter open. That is nothing but a term that I'll show you just now. Just a moment. Now as you can see over here, it is being written that minority carriers generated in base. I'll keep the diagram in front of you so that it becomes easier for you to recollect. Now over here, minority carriers in base, these are the minority carriers over here bacha. Now this minority carriers, just a moment, I'll adjust. This minority carriers, this minority negative charge electrons are generated in base due to thermal agitation, which drifts in C and constitutes the leakage current ICBO, which is nothing but the conventional leakage current flowing from collector to base, hence CB. Now why the name conventional leakage current flowing from collector to base? Because electrons का movement is from base to collector, but we say that the current movement is opposite to the movement of electron, hence this is named as conventional leakage current. I stands for conventional leakage current flowing from collector to base. The current is flowing from collector to base, wherein the electron is traveling from base to collector, keeping the third terminal, that is the emitter, open. यहाँ पे आप एमिटर को कुछ कनेक्ट नहीं करोगे, तब आपके पास थर्मल एजिटेशन से जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होंगे वो यहाँ से यहाँ ट्रांसफ़र हो जाते हैं. नाउ वन मोर थिंग, देयर इज अ स्लाइट व्हाट यू से एरर इन द डायग्राम. यहाँ पे जो पोटेंशियल बैरियर है ना बेटा, उसमें पॉजिटिव पार्ट विल बी ऑन द राइट हैंड साइड एंड नेगेटिव पार्ट विल बी ऑन द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड. दैट मीन्स ये जो नेगेटिव है ये पॉजिटिव होगा बच्चा आपका. So this has to be a little bit positive. ये गलती से प्रिंट हो गया बेटा. So please do keep a note of that यहाँ पे it is positive and यहाँ पे it is negative. Now what happens is from the diagram can I say that मेरा जितना मेरा इलेक्ट्रॉन्स यहाँ पे अंदर जा रहा है, उतने ही मेरे बेस से इलेक्ट्रॉन्स बाहर आ रहे हैं एंड यहाँ पे मेरे पास कलेक्टर से भी इलेक्ट्रॉन्स बाहर आ रहे हैं. दैट मीन्स मेरा कलेक्टर से करंट अंदर जा रहा है, बेस से भी करंट अंदर जा रहा है, पर एमीटर से करंट बाहर आ रहा है. दैट मीन्स दिस इज गोइंग इनवर्ड्स, दिस इज गोइंग इनवर्ड्स यहाँ से ऐसे ऊपर, एंड दिस इज द टर्मिनल IE विच इज कमिंग आउटसाइड. सो कैन आई से माई IE इज गिवन बाय IB प्लस IC ओवर हियर. also यहाँ पे there will be what do you say electrons which are what do you say, suppose यहाँ पे मेरे पास 100 थे electrons. Now this 100 electrons diffuse to the base region, and then from here due to the potential barrier it drifts towards the what do you say, collector region. But यहाँ पे मेरे पास if I'm having 100 electrons, I said that 20 gets recombined over here, and what do you say, only 80 goes over to the collector region. So can I say that certain amount is being lost in the base region? That means सर यहाँ से जो IE आना चाहिए था सर वो पूरा का पूरा यहाँ पे नहीं आ रहा. It is getting what do you say, reduced down by some amount. Let that multiplier factor be alpha. That is nothing but alpha. Now we can say that it is nothing but alpha IE. Now a brain teaser question: can this alpha be equal to 1? No, never. This alpha can never be equals to 1. Why? Because some of the electrons are being what do you say, drifted, are recombined over here in the base region. Hence your alpha can never be 1. It will be near to 1, but it can never be 1. Just like your limit x tends to 2, we always say that it is tending to 2, it is but about to happen to 2, but it is never 2. Similarly your alpha is not what do you say, 1, it is nearby 1. So the value of alpha is from what do you say, 0.95 to 0.99. The range of alpha is from 0.99 to 0.95. Now if you look into the diagram, can I say that this current is going, this electrons are coming outwards over here, and these two are the supporting factors to it. So can I say my IC is equals to alpha times IE plus ICBO? Since your ICB, I'll put it into equation over here just now. Now I hope the diagram that I had made you view was very much simple enough. Now since IC is first of all the equation was IE is equals to IC plus IB, and IC is equals to alpha times IE plus ICBO. Now since ICBO is very small, it is neglected in nature. Now hence alpha is equals to IC upon IE. Now alpha can be defined as the current gain. Now why current gain? Let me again give you a diagrammatical look over here. Now I hope this is visible, huh, beta? If not, I'll just wait, just give me a moment. हाँ, यहाँ से सर्किट डायग्राम में आपका इनपुट IC हो रहा है पर आपका आउटपुट IE हो रहा है. नाउ if you look into the diagram, if you look into the equation, you have been written as what do you say, alpha is equals to IC upon IE. Now IC upon IE is in the format of output upon input. Output upon input is given by gain. So alpha is known as the current gain of common base configuration, since the base terminal was common to both of them, hence common base configuration. The range of alpha is from 0.95 to 0.99. Now over here the diagram of PNP transistor is being depicted over here. Now the diagram is very much simple in nature. If you want, you can it is just the reverse of whatever we just said, that PN junction over, again the PN junction over here will be forward biased, that is nothing but the junction JBE, and over here the junction JBC will be reverse biased. Now यहाँ पे all the configuration and all the things will be one and the same thing. The emitter electrons will go inside, the collector current will go inside. It's just that the denominations, initially it was ICBO, now it will become IBCO, so on and so forth. So the operation is very much simple in nature. Now we will proceed forward for sign conventions of what do you say, just a moment, beta, I'll adjust. Sign conventions in BJT. Now all the current that is conventional flowing in the BJT are taken as positive, where therefore in NPN transistor IE is negative. Now while IB and IC are positive for PNP junction or PNP diode, transistor, IE is positive while IB and IC are negative in nature. Now we don't need to worry about that, because whenever we do practicals also, your IE will turn out to be positive, so don't worry about it. Now different transistor configuration, how do we remember them and how do we proceed further for that? Now we just need to remember for NPN configuration, since NPN configuration is one of the most important configuration. Now you have common base configuration, common emitter configuration, and common collector configuration. What do we mean by that? Common base, that means your base terminal over here, emitter in NPN transistor, your arrow will be outwards from emitter region. In PNP configuration, your diode, your emitter configuration, emitter ka arrow will be pointing inwards from the emitter terminal. Now in common base, common emitter and common collector, in common base the base terminal is common to both input and output. Similarly over here your emitter terminal is common to both input and output, and यहाँ पे आपका in common collector configuration your collector terminal is common to both input and output. Now how do you remember the battery voltages and what do you say, how do you make them remember? Now over here you have a junction JBE and यहाँ पे a junction JBC. JBE को आपको forward bias बनाना रहता है हमेशा to make it work as an amplifier, and JBC को you have to make it work as a you have to make it reverse bias. So forward bias में it is direct connection, that means negative के साथ negative, positive के साथ positive. Similarly over here you have negative के साथ if you want to make this junction JBC reverse bias, negative के साथ positive and positive के साथ negative. If I want to make this JBE as what do you say forward bias, then negative के साथ negative and positive के साथ positive. Similarly over here you have negative के साथ positive and positive के साथ negative. The connections are very much simple. The namings are quite simple in nature. Since this is a battery terminal, it is being given name as V, then E, and the last terminal is a common one. Since this is a common base configuration, it is being the voltages are being named as VEB and VCB. यहाँ पे it is the names are being given as VBE and VCE, and यहाँ पे the voltage configurations are given as VBC and VEC. Now I hope my students can recollect for common emitter and for common collector. We won't be wasting much of time, but still if you want you can draw it in your book and verify the polarities being mentioned over here. It is a self study also. If you want you can pause the video over here and you can manually check whether the configurations are correct or not. We will proceed further for early effect or base width modulation. Now what do we mean by that? We will be having a NPN configuration with common base configuration. Now it is a simple effect, but trust me, it is one of the most important ones, and it plays a very important role. Now early effect of base width modulation, it is being given by NPN, wherein JBE is forward biased, JBC is reverse biased. Now before we proceed further, since JBC is reverse biased, there will be a depletion region across it. If there is a depletion region across it, that means there will be a potential barrier also across it. Please do remember that this is the actual potential barrier that is being generated. ये वाला plus minus बराबर है. The plus will be on the right hand side, the minus will be on the left hand side. Now if this is the entire base region, but some of it was being undertaken by W, so the left out area was being given by B, capital B. Now NPN configuration over here. Now referring to the diagram below, I'll just read out the statements बच्चा. Now let B be the base width over here, जो base है उसका width. Let W be the width of the depletion region. VPB, that means nothing but the potential barrier. As now what will I do? I'll increase this first thing. Since this has an arrow, that means I'll be changing some output voltage over here. Now since you're changing VCB, can I say if this changes, then due to this my reverse biasing condition across JBC changes. If that changes, my W changes. Now if W changes, then this due to this the width of the base, that is nothing but capital B, varies or changes. This is known as early effect. Now what are this effect and how does it affects our current? Let's see beta. Effect of early effect on different current is as follows. Now IB, first of all, when you increase this VCB, then can I say more the amount of output voltage over here. That means the positive part has increased. If your positive part has increased, it will attract more number of electrons over here. If more number of electrons are attracted over here, this W will increase. Now if this W is increasing, then if W is increasing, can I say your B will decrease? If that is the case, then as B decreases, can I say the number of electrons recombining in the base region decreases? Now this decreases the base current, hence your IB over here decreases. Now IC, as I said, आपने इसे तो बढ़ा दिया, इसकी वजह से इलेक्ट्रॉन्स का जो मूवमेंट था यहाँ से ज़्यादा हो गया. So can I say the number of electrons drifted to the collector increases, hence your IC that is nothing but the collector current increases. Now do pay attention beta. Now as VCB increases, as your this part increases, your height of potential barrier increases. मतलब this potential barrier has more polarity now. If this VPB increases, the number of electrons drifted to C increases. If the number of electrons are drifted to C increases, that means number of electrons in base decreases. Therefore, concentration gradient, that is nothing but the concentration difference between emitter and base increases. दोनों के बीच का difference बढ़ जाएगा. That means if the difference is more number of electrons will now transfer or now diffuse from emitter to base region. If more number of electrons are diffusing from base to from emitter to base region, there will be a deficiency of electrons over here. This deficiency of electrons is fulfilled by providing extra electrons by negative terminal of VEB. Can I say पहले जितना मेरा electrons जा रहे थे, अभी मेरे electrons और ज़्यादा जा रहे हैं to fulfill the deficiency over here. So in another words, can I say if more number of electrons are moving over here, more is the amount of the current coming out from this junction, that is nothing but IE increases. Therefore, electron supplied by EE increases, early effect increases, hence IE increases. This is where you study early effect. Now, just to give you a brief gist, IC over here and IE both will increase and your IB will decrease. जो छोटा सा current रहेगा वो decrease होता है and both of them increases in nature. So this is for today. In the next video we'll be studying some different application along with biasing. So up till then, thank you.